Hi, so I'm back with a new video and let's talk about We Bury the Dead. So I might be a little late with this one, but this is when this is coming out here, so that's when I'm gonna film this review. But I wanted to review this one not only because it's a horror, but also, I don't know, I've heard a little bit about it. I've heard that people were liking it for the most part, I think. And yeah, I just figured I should review it, so I'm here to do it. I apologize again for the lighting. It has been raining all the time, like for 2 months now, and I can't really do anything about it. And yeah, if you hear any rain, it's because it's raining. So I guess post all those disclaimers, let's get to the video. I guess I should have also said that I actually didn't really plan much. I'm gonna speak from my heart, I guess. So yeah, what this film is, as everyone kind of knows, this is a zombie film, but it's actually a pretty different zombie film. It's about something that happens, and this woman goes out looking for her husband. I don't want to say too much because I didn't really know much going into the film, and everything was really interesting to figure out. So that's all I'm gonna say. And I guess one of the reasons people are watching this is the cast. Not that it has like a pretty big, like, with stellar cast, but it has a good main actress, which is Daisy Ridley. I think that's how you pronounce her name. And I don't think it's an actor that a lot of people like pay attention to, but I'm pretty sure you all know his face. This also stars Brenton Thwaites. And yeah, I guess this is the perfect segue to my thoughts. So I'm gonna predict, even though this has been out for a little bit in the United States and in some other places, I predict this is going to be one of those like underrated horror films of the year, which is a shame because I fairly enjoyed this film. I don't think it's like one of those like big cinematic events or like it's a film that I believe would work at home as well, but I'm really glad I watched it at the cinema because it has a really unique premise. Like, I loved what they did with the zombie genre. It's really different and it was just really compelling. I really liked the story. I was invested. It is a bit of a slow film. It's not your typical zombie action flick. It's a slow-paced zombie drama, almost. And it's mainly due to, obviously, the story, but the acting. Something, and that's where Brenton Thwaites comes in, something that I really enjoyed is that not only this is an Australian production, but it's also set in Australia. And like, Brenton Thwaites is Australian and his character is like your typical Aussie, like what you think of him, like Aussies. It's a really different character for him, which was so interesting to watch. I'm not used to seeing him in these type of roles. I haven't seen a lot of stuff with him, but I've seen a few, and like, I sometimes forget he's Australian, and it was really interesting. And I love that all of this took place in Australia with Australian things and like slang, and just, yeah, it was a really like Australian film, and I really liked that. And yeah, I don't think there's actually a lot more that I can say about the film without really getting into spoilers. I just think it's one that you should definitely check out. You don't actually need to go watch it at the cinema, but I would like tell you to do it just because it is a bit of a slow film, and maybe like at the cinema you're just locked in, and it's a really different zombie film. It's a really like touching story, and it has like a message that I don't really want to get into. I want you to like figure it out. And yeah, I would totally recommend it. Please watch this film, because I think this will be such an underrated film like at the end of the year. Post that, let's get to my scores. So overall, I'm gonna give the film a 3.5 out of 5. I thought it was really solid. It's also not a long film. I think it's like an hour and a half, which it feels like it's a bit longer at times because it is a bit slow. But I was invested, and I really liked the premise. I thought it was original. So yeah, I really liked it. Cinematography, I think I'm also going to give it a 3.5 out of 5. There's not like a stylized thing going on, but it's a well shot film. And originality, I'm going to give it a 4. Like, it's not the most original film ever. We have seen similar things. But when it comes to the zombie subgenre, I think it's really original, and I was interested in this like world and the story just in general. So yeah guys, these are my thoughts on We Bury the Dead. I'm pretty sure you all have already seen it if you were interested in the film. So if you have seen it, please tell me in the comments what you thought. Like, do you agree with me? Were you interested in this film? Like, did you think it was original? Do you think it's gonna be like a really underlooked, underrated film at the end of the year? Because I'm pretty sure it will. And it's a really interesting story, I think. So yeah, if you haven't seen it, tell me in the comments if you knew about the film, and if you were or if you are now planning on watching it. And yeah, if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.